Welcome, folks, to week number 5 here at the WCS, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts and We are live on USA Darts Productions. Sean Green, joined by my partner in comms, the William M. Stewart. Will, what a great matchup and really an unexpected one for this other match to lead to the Queen seat. Meradith McGee, definitely a name that should be in this position, one that we would definitely call in this position most of the time based on the bracket. Taking on Jenny Schafer, more of a surprise pick in that one, and one that we did not mention in our pre-show or anything like that. Here we go. I'm going to be a goldfish, Will. That's all I'm going to do is be a goldfish. Yep. I mean, it's her first time in the WCS. We didn't know a whole lot about her to begin with, and she's come in and shocked some people and some people that we thought were going to be in this position, and she's definitely earned her right to be here. Now, average-wise, is she below Meradith? Yeah, she is. Win percentage is below. Everything is below Meradith as far as the stats go. However, who cares? It's a race to 7. Anyone can win that race to 7, and I think that Jenny has as good a chance as anyone else. Oh my gosh, this has been brilliant, guys. You've only had to listen to me, and that's just wonderful. As Will, there's Will. I should have said that the jumpy thing's not jumping, but I hate you. So now we're back in action here. Nope, that didn't work.
We'll try this.
Hey, there you are. There you are.
Well, thanks to my coworkers for helping me out here as we get going. But hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
When I saw a whole bunch of comments coming in, I was like, "What could that have been about?"
Run it back. Run it back.
Yep.
Run it back. Welcome back, everybody.
He's William M. Stewart. I'm Sean Green. You guys heard my part. Will, go ahead. Just mention all your parts again.
All right, fine. I'll mention all my parts again. I first had to mention that I kicked Sean's booty today, 14-1. So it's Sir Squared to him today. That's first and foremost. But yeah, looking forward to see what this matchup has to offer because, yeah, we wouldn't have predicted Jenny to be here. I don't think anybody would have. Maybe a few of her friends would have predicted. Yeah, of course, a little backing and support from her. But she's played pretty dang well. I mean, currently throwing a 3.39 going into this evening. Going to have to pick it up just a little bit to best Meradith, we would say. But we'll see. It can be done. It can certainly be done if you're Jenny.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we should have known. We needed a Wisconsinite on this side of the bracket anyway. And, well, once we find out that Jenny's from Wisconsin, that's a dead giveaway, if there ever was one. I'm really looking forward to see how she plays tonight with her first time being on a live stream. Meradith could be in a position where she wins this by a lot, or I could see Jenny really coming in and pushing her unexpectedly, and that could also throw off Meradith, I think, a little bit to get started in this. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you've definitely, I mean, with you mentioning that it's Jenny's first time on the stream, you definitely have to give a nod towards Meradith. And just because she's been here, done that, you go back to when it was the doubles initiative, right? She was here doing it as well. So, yeah, it's no surprise for her getting the week ahead of time, getting that little treatment, kind of getting used to things. Jenny, this is all completely new, so we'll see.
Yep.
Well, let's go ahead and take it on over. What do we say?
Yep, let's do that. Jenny is playing out of Throwline Drinkery. She's been playing for 5+ years for Midwest Amusements. She's throwing those 975 Ultramarine 18-gram darts. Those sound like they're pretty, from Target. And her dart nickname is the Best Darter. That's what TBD stands for. She's a 339 NPR, 821 on the All-Star rank list. And again, a newcomer to our WCS, a newcomer to our stream. And that's always exciting for us. She also comes into this with 9 marks with 1 white horse, 27 marks, 35 5 marks, and 32 games played. That win percentage of a 65.6 puts her in the top 4 in win percentage heading into this one.
To be determined. That is a good one, by the way. we're going to work on the nickname for her. We have to work on that one. But let's go ahead and get to the savvy veteran, Miss Meradith McGee. 36 plus years played. Their location is currently Trick Shots Metro West. Playing for C&M Darts, throwing her McGee 18-gram barrels from Super Darts. Her nickname, of course, Murph. Come on. Been here, done that. We all know this. 3.70 for her NPR and a 797 all-star ranking. Some other mentionables, 6.9 marks. She's got 2.8 marks and 21.7 marks so far on the season.
Yeah, she's playing for 36 plus years, man. I'm pretty sure Jenny's not even that age. So, I mean, the veteran savvy is going to go with Meradith. She's more of a deliberate dart player. We'll see kind of how Jenny plays to that. But I know that can throw off a couple of people. We'll see if it does for Jenny. But Meradith wants to be deliberate tonight. She needs to be. She needs to think through her shots. She needs to go at her pace. If she does that, I think she has a really good shot of winning this and winning this heavily. But Will, if you've never watched before, like you, obviously, let's go over the format-specific rules for this Women's Singles Challenger Series. It's a double elimination style tournament. The players will play a race to 7, best of 13 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count-up to start the match. That's what we're looking at right here. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either team is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until that deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That is that PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance,
and we go for speed,
those players will cork for start in the last leg decider. First place this season, $4,500. Second place, $2,225. Third place, $1,750. Whoever wins this match, guaranteed one of those positions. And we saw Jenny automatically here on the diddle not go at the bull in the last dart. It only ties it up.
Yeah, I mean, you should attack that bull there, try to give yourself the upper hand, but now I go to Murph once again. See what she can grab. Great start.
Well, these are decent.
I would say so. And if you're Jenny, you're thinking maybe I should have taken that play when I could have, because we got a 180 on the board.
180 from Meradith McGee.
Will,
guys, right. I lost 14-1 to Will, so that Will doesn't have to bring it up again. I lost 14-1, and honestly, he's going to lie to me still, but he definitely gave me that one leg, and I appreciate him for it, but at the same time, I hate him for it, because should have won a couple of those cricket legs, though. But here we are. I threw a 3.0 average.
I would never give away a leg to anybody in remorse for feeling bad because they suck so bad.
I don't know. It seems exactly like what you did there, so I appreciate you.
Definitely not what I would do.
You're like, oh, Sean, he had a good try at that 133 checkout, so I'm just going to give it to him. It was really sweet.
Never me, Sean.
Usually you're not a sweetheart. You're right. But in this situation, just, I don't know what it is, but just, I appreciate you. That's all I'm going to say. All right. As we are off and rolling, marks us off with from Meradith. So Jenny a chance right away to get going. And I like that throw. There's a little bit of movement from right to left in her elbow and shoulder. It's kind of the same movement that I have. Definitely not as prevalent, but she takes it straight back and straight through. So when she times it correctly, it's going to go dead straight. And honestly, Will, that's what I will say was the thing that I appreciate about your game more than anything else is that you stayed straight very often. You very rarely veered into the 5s and 1s. So you were at worst getting a 60 score, and that was tough to keep up with.
Today? Today? Most of the time I'm drifting at 5 pretty hard.
Well, thanks for not doing that today then, I guess.
I don't even know how I chucked it at the board, to be fair.
What do you think about the tri-flights that Jenny's using?
I've tried them before. I'm not really a huge fan. It does kind of, the aerodynamics are just a little different than normal 4-fin flights. So it does take some doing. But I mean, if you dabble with them and you can get them to work, good for you. Just not for me.
I know a few people that have really liked the way that those have worked out. And I know a lot of people that have said exactly what you said. I don't think I've tried them for long enough to know kind of how I feel about him. At the same time, do you think like adding like a 5th blade or a 6th blade would do anything differently to a throw?
And the what?
Like you took away a blade to make it 3 instead of 4. What about like adding a 5th or 6th?
Oh, I mean, I guess we could definitely see how it flies.
I don't know. Like I don't know if that would change it a lot. I don't know.
Star flight.
Yeah, that could be fun. Did I just invent something? I think I just did.
Maybe.
It's probably like the worst invention of all time.
Yeah, some trash is what you did.
I'm just saying, if you can take one away, you can also add one and see what the difference is there, right? I'm sure they've done that. If not, there's 3D printers.
One extra fin to kick a dart off of. Why not?
Exactly. It's the lucky fin. It's the Nemo fin.
Oh my. Well, slow start for Jenny here in our opening leg. No doubt about that.
Which is definitely not what you want to have happen when it's your first time on a live stream. That being said, if she can settle in leg number 2, that's going to make a huge difference. But I think that just settling in is going to be the main thing here. And she's got to do it quickly because it's only a race of 7. It can be over in kind of a flash, especially with how well Meradith can throw and how many trebles she can hit.
Well, let's kind of agree to disagree on the over in a flash statement, because we can't not say it. We know that Meradith likes to take her time a little bit when she throws.
Well, I don't care how long you take. If you go triple, double single, that's a fast game, you know? Like, yeah, and Meradith has that ability. You have that ability. It's why, like, when I went down like 3 wedges early on in the leg, I was like, okay, well, this one's over with. Great. Perfect. Let's move on.
I'll agree to disagree, because if Meredith's still taking 3 times the time that Jenny's throwing, still gonna last a little while, right? But I'm not dogging. I'm just saying that's just Meradith for you. She's naturally done that. She says that she wants to make sure her mind is clear before she throws. Mm-hmm. She's kind of stated that on her Facebook a couple times and on social media. And to each their own. We'll say that. We're not, like I said, I'm not dogging her. Just stating the obvious.
No, like if you guys want to put it in perspective, it's like you've seen the movie Up, the dog Doug, when he's talking out loud and all of a sudden squirrel. Like that's Meredith sometimes. So she wants to make sure that she gets all that taken care of so her brain doesn't do that in the middle of her throw.
A 329 with 140 points on the board.
How about this from Jason? The whole leagues of the CDWA, Antigua, Wisconsin, Tomahawk, Wisconsin, and Stevens Point, Wisconsin love Jenny. Heart of gold besides being a great dart player. So there you go. So there's going to be a lot of folks rooting for Jenny back home. And it sounds like the type of player that we're going to get to know pretty well and start to root for ourselves. We tend to like those heart of gold type of players, you know? And Jenny's fighting back here in this first leg, now up to a 3.14, so she's already settled in, Will.
She's still fighting the 20s, 19s, and 18s. It's still a really tough road ahead. So,
for sure.
Got to make these ones count here. I think you point a little bit. Try to grab that triple, and if you don't, stay there. Should pin the triple first start. Maybe you take a chance to close the 19 first and then decide from there. Maybe you go back to the 15s.
Yeah, I like the trip 15, 19 stab and back to the 15s if that would have been the available shot there. But I just mean like settling at least with her average wise and getting her average back up to where she's starting to feel like her throw is there. That confidence builder there. She's going to lose this leg most likely, but as that's a good coffin shot there from Meradith McGee if I've ever seen one. But I think just settling into the game with the average, starting to hit those corners, making it a little bit more of a fight than just a blowout first leg. Like now, when she misses, she's hitting. You know, That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. We have a match going on right now on the loser's side. Olivia Adams taking on Cheyenne Richards. That's a 2-0 advantage for Cheyenne currently, as Meredith gets the first leg with a 3.43.
We do already have a match result in that same side there. MVB, Madison Van Beek, does defeat Nikki Henshaw 7-4. I know that was a 5-4 scoreline in favor of Madison at one point, so she did rat off those last two legs.
Nice.
Lane Lizak, Carrie Johnson supposed to be playing, and Abby Spot, Liz Tynan. You want to talk about a player who has been in fuego? Abby Spot has been the best player by miles in the WCS since she lost her match on the winner's side.
Well, she was coming in hot for this season. I mean, she won team dart, back-to-back events, 01 and cricket. So when you can do that, you just feel confident going into the season. Unfortunately had that really tough matchup in round 2 against Cheyenne, taking that dip 7-4. So yeah, has a really tough match going up against Liz Tynan here. See what she can do. But for Madison Van Beek, good to see her still having success. Had some success in last season, if I recall.
Yeah, well, very pregnant last season, still having a lot of success, which was the impressive part. Pregnant. Well, I mean, like, she was in like month 6, 7, and 8 there when she was able to pull off that performance. So while I have been questioned by my daughter from time to time if I have a baby in my belly, I have never thrown pregnant, and I can't imagine doing so. And yes, I have actually been questioned by my daughter about that. Makes me feel really, really swell inside. I'm not going to sit there and explain to her that only, women can have babies because of this, this, and this. So I just nope.
Nope. Not getting into that.
Kaylee's saying the camera is pretty steady at trick shots tonight, so that's a plus. I think that means that the old timer music's being played in there.
Kenny G, let's go.
And then we thump.
Let me see a little thump. Dang it. Definitely not Kenny G.
Well, speaking of which, can we talk for a second about the choice of walk-on for Gary Mawson?
Yeah, that was a real choice there, buddy. And then he got upset that they turned it down when he was about to get the, sing a song. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody was going to do it with you, Gary. I hate to tell you, bud, but.
He told me in his interview that he thought it was a big hit and that everyone loved it.
Delusional, Gary. Delusional.
Hey, whatever he wants to walk out to is whatever he wants to walk out, right? And that's just what it is. Chuck asking who beat Cheyenne. That was Lisa Yee, who is the first player in our Queen Seat match spot. She will play the winner of this one right here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Gary needs to get in touch
I made sure to ask him that question. I asked him the question, so you can't take it out on me.
He'd have better luck with Barney. I love you. I'm for real. These people would sing it back. I mean, he's hitting one audience in particular in that, and none of them were there.
They weren't there. They were not there.
It
was definitely a much younger crowd this time around. Overall, obviously a very English crowd because there were times where literally the English football chants were loud in that place.
Yeah, you could tell once they started singing "We Don't Want to Go Home." That one, because I knew no Americans know that chant. No Americans know that at all.
Yep. No, "We're Coming Home" is definitely all England. Yeah, there was that. As far as celebrities go, obviously Jason Sudeikis was there, who was wonderful, but also a couple of British YouTubers, Jackmate and Angry Ginge were also there. I was told Angry Ginge was more popular in the UK than Jason Sudeikis. So,
yeah,
it was interesting that I would say a lot of the English crowd would go up to him versus a lot of the American crowd that would go up to Jason Sudeikis. the cool ones were the people that were dressed like Ted Lasso that were there at the darts that Jason saw in the crowd and like pointed them out and went to go take pictures with them, like himself, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's neat. I think Jason's from just outside of Kansas City, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of great actors from that Kansas City area.
Paul Rudd.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Eric Stone Street.
Mm-hmm. Meredith can turn this in her favor. One big triple on the 18s. Take a look at the 20s. There's the triple. Yeah. Another one before you go over? Yes. Why not? Take the look.
There it is. Dead center. Boom goes the dynamite from Meradith McGee.
First 9 of the evening goes to Murph.
And what a time for it.
Sing your song. Sing a song with stones. Every time I really need a hype moment, I'm going with that from now on. Thank you, Gary.
All right, folks, if you are friends with Jenny in the Wisconsin area or don't know her at all, throw in some dart nickname opportunities or possibilities for Jenny. We want to see him in the chat. Will and I will probably pick something different, but we want to see him anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gary could have gone with most any other song and it would have worked out better. Like even like Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas would be a better choice in that moment.
All right. I don't know about that. Going on Christmas music in June?
The little drummer boy. That'd be great.
No.
Just walks out the little drummer boy.
No. Please no. Well, Murph has definitely turned this in her favor, and she's still got the 18s to kind of play with if she needs it, but probably going to hunt down these 17s fairly quickly, you'd assume.
Yeah, like nowish.
Oh, Murph is on it.
Moving over. Yeah, that's back-to-back Niners from Meradith McGee. Boom goes the dynamite. That is what she can do, folks. Welcome to the Murph Show.
I really wanted to go. I held off, brother. I held off. Sing a song. Ginny from the Block. There you go.
Yeah, but I feel like that's, I don't know, it's too long.
Typical. I mean, it's kind of, we've said it before.
Mm-hmm. Jenny.
Showtime. Ginny Showtime Schafer.
I like that.
We'll see if she plays up to it, though. Got to play up to it. Tough dart to work around. Does find one for the 4.
I mean, she's playing pretty steady. It's just Meredith's hitting more triples right now.
This is just going to be for Ginny because, like, she's going to laugh. But those that know from NDA Team Dart, Ginny, she's not on stream. Schafer. Like I had to just for you, Ginny. There you go.
So Jenny stream team Schafer.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
I mean,
last start.
Yeah, tough to battle
it.
against this here when all of a sudden Meredith finds herself throwing almost a 4. Like I said, Jenny had that upper hand and just let it slip away. But it was a crucial 9 that got the advantage for Meredith.
For some reason, I don't think Gouda's a good one. Sorry, Paul.
Jessica, give me the tisk. Yeah, you're right. I just had to because I know that at least get a little chuckle out of her when she watches this back later.
Yeah, I'm sure she's chuckling right now if she watches it back. She's like, ha ha, he's got to stick out the 15, so she's pointing and sticking with them both. Gary saying, I need to try wrist brace like that. Keeps the hand and wrist in fixed position. Kind of genius. I somewhat agree with you there, Gary. Although, that being said, I think we need to do a My Throw segment with Gary Bloom to even understand the mechanics of how he throws a dart.
True. We need to do one with Meredith. We need to do one with a lot of players. Actually, when we flip on over here, we did a little short with Justin Dennison, who's playing right next to Jenny. He has a very unique throw as well, where he like cradles the dart in between his his palms and actually like puts his whole every single finger around the barrel. It's super weird.
Well, Murph takes a 2-0 lead here out the gate. Jenny throwing up below her average. She's a 3.0 and a 3.08 is not going to get the job done against Meradith McGee. She knows that. I'm going to have to bring it up, that's for sure. You said 3.2 and a 3.08. Nope. What am I saying? Just talk to me. I'm not talking about the time. Oh, you are. All right, cool. Yeah. Fair. That's fair. My bad. That's my bad, folks. We're just gonna move on from it. 2-0 lead here for Murph. Sorry, I did not get the right pitch signal from Will there.
You never do. You never do, Sean.
Number and I threw a strike.
Never do. You never do.
What about that one time?
No, there was no one time. That one time I gave you a leg today.
See, now you admit it.
I'm still not going to ever admit it, really, because it didn't happen. Sadly, I wanted all 15 of those, and I didn't get all 15. All right, Jenny, take him. Meredith needs to take these 19s.
Yes, she does.
He collects on 2 though, so if you're Jenny, you pop 19s first here.
Yeah, so I don't like the second dart at it. Do you?
The second dart to 19s?
19s. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good dart. You're right.
You close that no matter what. You need one. And then of course you get the last dart to pop the 20s, but if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
See where Murph decides to go. 18s it is. She's been deadly on those so far tonight. That was not my fault. I didn't throw that dart.
I don't know, Suzanne, do you need to calm down or else we can no longer be best friends? Because we now established that we're best friends. So why is my best friend calling me out on live? That's something you do like through Messenger, ma'am. Best friend status. That's
I see how it is, Suzanne.
It's a great trip 18 and transfers on down. Great play for Schafer. I don't know. Can I haven't like talked to Jenny, but just through passing a couple times and what have you. She's fairly talkative. She's not like a shy, silent type, right? I don't think though. She seems pretty outgoing. You think she's more reserved? Said Haley. Snow. I kind of like that silent assassin mentality for her.
I was about to say the exact same thing as nickname, and that's really terrible. Now we can't use it.
Yep, we have to use it. The silent assassin hits, man. If I think that screams Jenny to me.
It was either the silent or the sweet assassin, just because he apparently is extremely nice and a heart of gold.
That could run too.
Although I guess having sweet next to the beginning part of assassin probably isn't the best nickname to go with there.
Maybe not.
Unless she likes that, then maybe you can go with it. Maybe. A little play on that. The first 3 letters of that word, just different color.
Copper saying she's definitely quiet, but will definitely talk to anyone. And that's kind of the vibe I got from her. She's very open. She'll have a chat with anybody, but kind of stays a little to herself unless spoken to. I think this.
By the way, that's everybody's fault with me, because I'm also don't talk unless spoken to. So this is all your guys' fault, just for your record.
I think she's pretty shy, says Suzanne of all people.
That tells you a lot.
Yeah, that says a lot. Meredith not happy with herself here. Only able to grab 2 16s.
What am I a liar about?
Reagan, we already know he's a liar, okay?
Like, what about this time?
Everything.
I don't think I lied in the last 5 minutes for sure.
Last 11? Okay, maybe a couple times.
Last 11 hours? Yeah, for sure.
11 minutes.
Oh. Well, that's 6 minutes before that. I don't even remember that time. Suzanne says I'm not shy. Okay, Suzanne. Okay.
At least to us you are.
Well, not to me anymore, but like
anymore. She's one of those shy until you get to know her kind of people, and then once you do, she won't shut up. And I'm just kidding.
I just remember a few years ago when I tried to interview the family, and you guys brought me Chase, okay, instead of you. Chase. So that's what I'm trying to say there. So
that's good. Well, does abandon to go to the 16s. Tries to close the door shut.
She's out front in this leg. This is a leg that she has to win, right? Like, you don't want to get out on 3-0, losing 2 legs with the throw, and having this advantage of throw right here against Meredith, where you have the 20s and 17s, and Meredith just has the 16s. Now, that being said, I have lost many times today with this almost exact advantage against someone named Billiam Stewart, and it's not fun when that happens.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, all right, Reagan. I was fibbing a little bit about that, but honestly, if people would just not talk to me, I probably wouldn't talk to them very much. I just walk around. I can be a wallflower if I need to be.
Guys, we're super excited to get some great interviews with our players. Did we get those today, by the way, Sean?
We did. You just didn't get them, and neither did I.
Thank you for reiterating, because I was like, I definitely didn't see those bad boys.
But
it's quite all right, Haley. We don't need them every time. It's okay. Once again, we do need to give our acknowledgement to Haley for doing such a great job with the interviews and just the overall stuff coming out on social media of late. That's pretty much mainly Haley's doing, from my understanding, as far as the shorts and what have you. So great content coming out there, keeping you guys entertained from the Partners Promoting Darts side of things. Really great stuff.
Yeah, she's okay.
Haley, we didn't need you to keep talking though. You just keep your mouth shut there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Of course. No, you're doing a great job, and yeah, I look forward to actually kind of listening.
Seven
back
mark,
to
7
these
mark.
ones.
Yeah, I mean, you mean for the first time ever of hearing them? Yeah, we probably should just listen to them during the break instead of getting a break this time. I'm just kidding, Haley.
Well, the key is that we saw like you had like a little, one from what CSC where you kind of had some questions that you were sitting on to repurpose for later. It's always nice to do. So you can ask them a question at the very beginning, like, "Hey, where do you think you're gonna finish?" And if they say it's third place, and they finish first round exit, like you could repurpose that. It'd be hilarious.
Well, I'm gonna guess Justin probably knows Jay better than most. Schafer. She loves to play board games, etc. And reserve until she knows you.
You know what? I will say I did see some fantastic drawings or chalk artwork from her. And I don't know who the other lady was that was doing it with her, if it was her daughter or somebody, a friend, but those were really cool to see. She drew a fish as her drawing. It was pretty dang good, man. What? Haley's saying that Jenny said that she is like a top like card game player. And she was saying like she's like one of the top like Warhammer players. I don't know what Warhammer is, but
sounds pretty cool though, doesn't it? Warhammer, Jenny Schafer. There you go. Boom. That was easy. Warhammer sounds pretty sweet.
That is a pretty good name.
And you would not expect that nickname coming from her, I don't think, by looking at her.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah. Not right now.
Task to do a break.
I almost called you a name, and I'm really happy it didn't, because that would not have been good. But you know who I'm thinking about. Not right now.
Well, all of a sudden, Jenny's found herself in a little spot here. Meredith at 81. She's at 400. This is round 13, if I do recall. So we'll see. Meredith should probably attack 17s, 20s here. Either one will do. Probably attack the 20s, being that it's a higher number. You still go for it here. I think you still capitalize on the 2 mark to close. It does. It has massive value. You're still forcing Jenny to collect on at least a 4. It's actually she's actually 5, but. Ouch. It's a bummer there. It's an easy 1, 2, 3 pop for Meredith. Meredith does grab that last start saving grace on the 15s.
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I was doing what I shouldn't have been doing. I told you not to. So Meredith looking to close the 17s here.
This guy looked up Warhammer. What's Warhammer then, my guy?
No, I actually did not look up Warhammer. I looked up because gamer is kind of a very non-specific nickname, so to speak. Like I feel like You know, it's like the gamer girl, the gamester would be pretty cool. Like any of those would be just a little bit better than gamer, maybe a little bit more unique. And Murph does come back to win that leg. And Jenny dropped all the way down to a 2.38 by the end of it after being way out in front. Jenny, been there, done that today. It's not fun, but what it doesn't do is give you a lot of confidence going into the next one. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer when you're out in front and then it just kind of goes a little bit longer than it should have, and she finds her way back in. Gotta forget about it now. You're going to have the disadvantage at break.
Andrea Schafer in the chat saying Jenny did the fish chalk art in memory of her dad, which is really awesome.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. It was a great piece of art. It's just a shame that it's going to go as soon as it rains. That's part of it. Some of those. That's kind of the joy of some of this for some of the for people is, with chalk is you can go create something, and if you mess up, you can kind of take a little paper towel to it and make that change. But not only that, it's only there for a certain amount of time before it's gone. It's limited time.
Limited time art. I don't know if that's going to work over very well there, Haley, if you think about that one. Murph gets a 4 mark on the 19s. We got ourselves a battle here early in leg number 4. Again, Jenny in a position where it's almost must wins here for the last 2 legs heading into the break. I saw a little smirk on your face, so I can't wait to hear what happens at the break there.
Six 0 advantage for Cheyenne right now. I can promise you to get the job done as Liz Tynan and Abby Spot do get underway. 2-0 advantage for Liz.
Wow.
Stages of that matchup. Yeah.
It's a good start for Tynan. And I'm saying wow, not because Liz is not talented enough to do that, just because Abby has been rolling through everyone.
Yep.
The most like she's given up at any point in time has been 2 on that loser side. Her jersey does have a rainbow to it, rainbow trout. I don't think anyone wants to be that, really, as a nickname. I'm not really sure, though.
Yeah, I don't think Trout has a great nickname to it.
Yeah, just I think of like a fish face when that's when that comes out. Like,
exactly. That's no thanks.
And nobody wants that. Yeah.
No.
Genalicious. There you go. Out of nowhere. No, we'll think about it.
That's a no. If you didn't catch on, Haley.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, don't act like a will, Sean. Don't act like a will right now, is what Haley stated. Which, by the way, we need to discuss. She's talked on the mic for these interviews. When are we just going to get her on the stream to talk so we don't look like
what
that are talking to ourselves?
Yeah, I've been pushing for that since she first started doing it, and she still just doesn't want to make herself live.
Haley, it would be so much more value if you did do that. Just stating the obvious. But okay, we're moving on. Here we go.
Yeah, Jason, we can't just go Jen A. That's not really a nickname.
That's a
What if we go like opposite way of like the gamer, like the glitch? She's so good that it's like she's glitching.
Hard no. Hard no.
All right, hard no there. Better than Rainbow Trout, let's be honest, though. Which I also came up with. All right, Murph now has the point lead. See if she looks at the 18s.
You definitely give it a pop here, but we should give it the old go. Nothing to lose. Why not? She says no.
She says that's why not. Because I want to do it.
After we
Apparently, someone that is highly passionate about all forms of games and puzzles is called a ludophile.
A what?
A ludophile. And someone who is highly passionate about all forms of games and puzzles. So we can just go with Luda for short. Yeah.
That works.
That was a good last start. Defined it after the first two. Just going the one. She threw that was just harder. She didn't try to aim that last dart. She's like, I'm just going to force it through there. And that's the one that looked better. Game over. Okay. That was pretty good.
Yeah, but you can see first start at the 18s for Meredith. Takes the wedge away. What she likes to do from here on out is her business. Go to the 15s. Why not? That's what I'm saying, Amanda. Yeah.
Yeah.
She definitely got that silent assassin feel, especially if she's let's see how this game plays out, of course. But I definitely see her picking up the pace, towards the latter stages of the match here. I mean, just looking at current overall average, she's at a 2.82, so definitely going to pick it up a little bit, I would assume, where Meredith's at a 3.577. So even Meredith truly isn't throwing her current average on the season.
Yeah, but he's having enough rounds in between the legs that are above her average to where when she's throwing those ones or twos to bring that average back down, she's already put in a lot of the damage and a lot of the hard work. Gets 3 bowls there, but barring anything crazy happening here, this is about to be 4-0, and I don't know how you come back from 4-0 down. I know the answer is one at a time, but Janie's got to catch at least one before this break.
That's literally the only thing you can do is one leg at a time.
Mare's wondering where the heck that second dart was trying to go, even though only missed by four holes, but gets the treble one more time. 429 to 300. Well, can I ask you a question? Because Red Dragon did that video of like soft tip terminology or American terminology for darts. Did you know what the board is king meant? I had no idea.
There was at least 2 in there that they did not, or 3 in there that they did not really say right, correctly, or really put forth the effort on that they needed to. So that was unfortunate, but
like whatever. Board don't lie would have been better than the board is king. I don't know.
Yeah, there was some trash ones in there.
Yeah. For the most part, they guessed him right. And I love how happy Johnny Clayton got with everyone he got right.
Johnny's just that kind of guy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny boy.
Did you meet him?
Yeah. I mean, he won his first round match, so interviewed him after it was over. His jersey was super cool.
Yes.
The Welsh Dragon on that thing was awesome.
So I'll tell you a fun one after Meredith grabs this leg here with a single bull.
Just wants to do that white boy dance and grab that leg. There it is.
4.03 to make this a 4-0 advantage her way. So yeah, first year that we went to US Darts Masters was 2022. We were still not really media at that point, but we did get tickets to the meet and greet and had an opportunity to interview 3 players: Peter Wright, Gerwin Price, and MVG, Gerwin Price, and Johnny Clayton.
Yep.
We interviewed Johnny, and that was on Wednesday, I believe. Thursday night.
Yep.
We saw him 2 other times. We saw him on Friday in the hotel, where he literally walked up to us and told us hello. And then we saw him crossing the street as he was going into the arena on Saturday, and he stopped in the middle of the street to say hello to me and Jen. And I was like, that's pretty cool right there.
Yeah.
You just tell that they're genuine. They're genuine people too, that, they happen to be good at darts, really good at darts, but
yeah. My favorite story was Josh Rock. We interviewed him on Wednesday at the media day stuff there, and finished the interview, and we're just talking afterwards for a minute or so, and which he's only one of them, that minus our own guys, that kind of sat there and talked to us afterwards. But he's like, so I do have a question. And I was like, okay, shoot. He's like, what's up with the 4th of July? What is that? And he's like, is that a holiday that you guys celebrate like a lot? Because I'm going to the stores here and I'm seeing a lot of like 4th of July stuff, and I don't know if it's just a date this year that's important, or if it's, and I'm like, oh, well, that's our independence from England, the big victory we had up there in 1776. He's like, cool. I had no idea. He's like, I never knew. He's like, so I'm glad that I asked that question. It's just really cool. Like, he's from Northern Ireland. It wasn't a part of that. Like, well,
even
shouldn't.
I said that in a bull hitters video one time, and people were like, "What does that mean?" Like, that's just something that they don't really bring up a lot. Why would they?
Yeah, no. They lost that one. So,
well, back to this one. Meredith trying to hunt down some points here. Does collect on a 4 mark. So Jenny gonna have to attack some 20s, 19s. Either one will do.
I like the 19s for the switch over the 17.
Exactly. Yeah, that switch does make sense. Either way, she's got to grab a leg here, you feel, before break.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't want to be in the situation where Murph comes back needing 2 and this is done, and you're sitting there thinking about it. At least kind of end this on a good note here, where you're going to have, 5 minutes or so a rest. You want to have at least some confidence behind you.
Jenny's been known to come back in matches before. She was down 5-2 against Nikki Hinshaw, I believe, when she came back and won that. So, but if you go down 5-0 here, I think that's just tough. Take that one leg into the break, just to get a little bit of momentum. We've seen 4-1 turn into 4-4 real quick. That can definitely happen. I believe we saw that last week, if I'm not mistaken. So, something that can definitely be done. She just needs to start that here. And how about this? Blink and you miss it. Cheyenne Richards 7-0 over Olivia Adams. So Cheyenne is waiting on the winner of Abby versus Liz, which is now tied 2 legs apiece. And it looks like Lane and Carrie are not playing tonight based on the nothing burger of a start that they have going there so far.
Yeah, you would assume that one is not going to happen.
Yeah, last week Suzanne was down 4-1 heading into the break, came back, made it 4-4 real quick, and it was on from there. Lisa did win those last 2 legs to get the job done, but getting that first leg is important. And she's only 3 bowls away from doing so. And from what I've seen so far, she's pretty steady on these.
Yeah, she's going to get it here. First leg on the board for Jenny.
She should just steal Benny Dersh's nickname. Just go with Jenny the Jet Schafer. Jenny. Jenny and the Jets. Just saying. Just swipe it away.
It would work.
There it is. Gets it with the double. 3-4-1 to a 2-2-9 from Murph. So that's a bad leg from Murph heading into the break. She's going to be fine with that break now. But good first leg on the board from Jenny as we head to the break, where we're going to hear from both of our players, including Jenny for the first time. You looking forward to that there, Will?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Let's hear a word from them, and then we'll be right back with more in just a moment.
In honor of the theme of diamonds. Bling! Bling, bling! Sparkle! My name is Meradith McGee. I'm playing for C&M Darts out of Orlando, Florida, and I will be playing at Trick Shots Metro West.
You've been a part of every season of the WCS since it first began. So you've seen it all. What are your thoughts now on how it's evolved?
There's quite a big spread as far as averages go from the top to the bottom. The bottom half, most of them are just over the 3 mark, and now they're getting the chance to learn what it takes to, lose several games and still try to come back. They're getting that experience and that learning opportunity, and it's only going to help them grow and to be included and get to talk to these other ladies and get advice and tricks of the trade and all that kind of stuff. I think it's great to have more people, gives people a more attainable goal to reach instead of only 16 people, that there's 32. And I think that those underdog girls will surprise people, maybe not in this first one, but definitely in the future, because they're going to have some experience under their belt, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring, because I think it's going to really make the ladies' games jump, because already it's pretty scary compared to how it was back in the day. The level and the progress that the women's game has made is just unbelievable.
Tell us your general thoughts and mentality here for season 6 so far.
So far, I've been steady and pleased with myself, but I've also been playing at my home bar. Everything will change tonight, because I will not be at my home bar. I will be at the bar with the streaming cameras. There's all sorts of challenges into my squirrel brain. I've been pleased with myself. I've been practicing just to stay calm. I've been unlucky in a lot of these WCSs. I've had some really tough draws, and I wasn't quite ready for them, and they just destroyed me. And then I've had some tight ones where they just pulled it out. This bracket has been more about me working on my own game and myself, and I have not taken any of these girls lightly. They may not be as well known in the quarter of the bracket that I came out of, but you cannot discount them, because I've seen some pretty amazing stuff come out of them in some of the games that I've lost, some of the games that I've barely won. They are fighting and scrappy, and you can't discount them just because they may not be as familiar as some of the other names. It's a hard path. This is a really, really tough group of girls, and even more people who are thirsty and want to show what they've got. I would really prefer to stay out of the losers bracket, because it's like a feeding frenzy over there. I think it's probably the scariest losers bracket that I've ever seen of any place, anytime. I want to shout out to my mommy. She has helped me quite a bit in being able to travel with her credit card reward points. And my husband, even though he has known me and that I've played darts for so long, it always seems to shock him that I'm leaving to go to a tournament. He's shocked. What? You're going? When were you going to tell me? I'd like to thank my daughter for being wonderful, and my dog for sleeping with me every night, and to PPD for providing this wonderful opportunity for all of the diamond ladies.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store With over 10,000 different products, we create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Hi, my name is Jenny Schafer. I'm playing out of Throwline Drinkery in Merrill, Wisconsin for the vendor Midwest Amusements.
You are a newcomer to the WCS this season. Was receiving the invite a goal of yours? Was this something that you worked towards with the thought in mind of, I want to qualify for the WCS?
Yes, this was a goal of mine to work towards, to get to this level with WCS and more, so I get to have the time to spend shooting against a lot of these that I've watched in the more recent years. So to be able to shoot against Meredith now is going to be a huge accomplishment alongside of all these other women that I've already talked to, shot with in person. Just in awe of meeting all of them, and I'm hoping to just keep going with that. All these women are just so easy to talk to. They're ready to give their tips, their excitements, and that's been just a breath of fresh air.
You have faced off against Rhonda Mader, Vanessa Talks, and Nikki Henshaw. Those are big accomplishments, those wins. Does anything stand out from those matches that you want to call back to?
Like, all three of them are wonderful ladies, and probably the biggest highlight, that maybe more of a highlight on my end, but I know Nikki can throw her amazing darts too, was definitely the big comeback that I did when I was down 2-5 when we took that mini break, where I just had that realization that I was going Nikki's pace. She is a faster shooter than I am and amazing at it, but I just needed to slow my rhythm and do my darts the way that I do my darts. That helped me with that huge comeback, coming back to be making it 7-5.
Monday, your opponent is Meradith McGee. Meredith is like a staple of the WCS at this point. She's played in every single season from the very beginning. But what do you know about Meredith? Have you ever played her before? And then what are your general thoughts going into this match against her on Monday?
I've never had a chance to play her yet. As I've mentioned before, I'm super excited to have now the opportunity to. I almost had the chance to meet her down in Kansas City, but didn't get a chance to, so I'm hoping she is still going back this upcoming year, because I would love to meet her in person. But to be fair, the most that I know about Meredith is I love her humor. She's just genuinely such a nice person from all that I've talked with her, and then like just off of her other interviews and what I've seen. She is the type of woman and ambassador for women's darts that I just would love to be, and is a goal of mine to continue, because she is such an advocate, and to do it for as long as she has and plus is going to continue doing it is phenomenal. So I want to say thank you and a shout out to my family and friends and Dart family. Been tremendous and helpful. And thank you to Throwline Drinkery and Midwest Amusements for location and camera setup, and Dart Domain for majority of my dart supplies. I'm Jenny Schafer, and you're watching the WCS.
We are back, folks, after that exciting break and hearing from both players. Shaw Green joined once again by Will Stewart. 4-1 lead here for Meredith McGee. Will, what does Jenny have to do to get back in this thing?
No, it just needs to start having some success here. I mean, she hasn't done too bad at the beginning stages of these legs in the last few. I mean, three legs, I would say. She's kind of opened up with the advantage, but just hasn't really done much towards the middle end, and has allowed Meredith to put herself in position to potentially get a win here, just needing the 3 legs. So yeah, I think just one round at a time, Try to rattle off those 4s.
All right. Well, hey, if you're gonna miss into a double,
That'll work.
I'm okay with that.
That'll work.
Yep. I mean, sometimes you need a little bit of luck on that regard too. We heard in the break, Meredith talks about how scary the loser side of the bracket is, but I just want to point out to you guys and put that in perspective for you, right? Right now, whoever loses this match will most likely get the winner of Abby Spot and Cheyenne Richards. That's number 1, number 2 in the averages. So 1 and 3 technically in the averages. And then if you win that match, you'll probably get Suzanne Young again, who's number 2 in the averages. This is the loser side of the bracket, by the way. And then if you get through that one, which is great for you, then you play the loser of the Queen Seat match, which is probably going to be Meredith and Lisa, whoever it is, either of that. So, yeah. You don't want to lose this match.
Keep winning. Keep winning. That's all you really want to do right now. Tough road ahead if you're on that loser side for any player.
I'm going to say this, and I don't know if it's that. It is it's something I'm saying because of the averages and stuff like that. Whoever loses this match ends up in 5th, 6th place at the end of the season. Barring something special that they pulled out. I mean, it's just that's how really difficult that side of the bracket is, and especially that spot in the bracket. Even if Jenny comes back and wins this and Meredith loses it, I still think that Meredith finishes 5th, 6th. Like that's how dangerous those two ladies are going to be, and whichever one gets by the other. Which Cheyenne got Abby the first time around. I could see Abby really, really, really having a target on Cheyenne the second time around here. Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah.
Or is that too much to say?
No, I think that's a good statement to say. I think that anytime you take a dip to somebody, you're going to be wanting some vengeance. So, be interesting to see what happens there. As Jenny hunts down the 17s, does go ahead and get rid of them. Force Meredith to a new wedge here.
Folks, by the way, don't miss out on the Red Dragon Sable darts, available now on a2zdarts.com. Just tap the banner on their website over a-zdarts.com to shop that full launch. And that also includes some other switch points, steel tip darts, as well as some soft tip darts options. I actually threw a little bit with one of the sets of darts that I got from Winmore when I was at Night Owls today, because they have some steel tip boards. I really like those darts. They're really nice. And those darts come with fusions on them. Like, like most darts come with I don't know, real, let's call them crappy shafts and flights that are just very much just whatever with it. These come with fusions on them already. Nice. And an extra set of switch points. Yeah. They look so pretty too. So get those Red Dragon Winmore darts from that launch today. Or else die.
Jenny only needing the bulls here. There's one. Trying to tackle the double. Can't do so. So we'll come back hunting down the one when she returns for 4-2.
Well, I'm not surprised, but I am surprised at how many people in the chat are rooting for Jenny tonight.
She's got a lot of friends, man. Well, of course, the Wisconsinites. Come on.
Well, right. But Wisconsinites, they don't necessarily mean that it's such a large dart community with Wisconsin that they're not just rooting for any Wisconsinite. It's the fact that so many people in so many different areas of Wisconsin are rooting for Jenny that tells you all you need to know about her, right?
Correct.
Kendra in there saying, let's go, Jenny. Amanda, Copper Top, Jason, of course. Sandy's in there.
Well, we definitely thumping now.
Jessica.
Look at this.
Lacey.
Look at this camera go.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder if maybe that's why Meredith's having a little
Bump it up.
struggle here.
Bump it up. Well, she's listening to that newfangled new stuff. As mom, Meradith McGee, loses another leg. 4-2 lead now for Jenny. We do go back to Murph going first, though. That last leg was a player advantage rule. That's why Jenny went first there.
Big time
For
advantage.
those of you that were wondering.
Getting to throw first.
If Jenny wins this leg, she's right back in this match. The darned if you don't, though, because if she loses this leg and it becomes 5-2, that's past the John Part rule of thumb. 3 legs away from your opponent, 2 legs for your opponent away from the finish line.
Just a 3 single pop from both of our players here.
Mm-hmm. And after the break start, we'll call it. Even though this is leg 7, technically. You can see as soon as Meredith gets threatened at all, she goes back to just being a little bit more deliberate. Gets rid of those 18s and gets some points on those 20s. Big round there from Murph. You can see Jenny's already at the line ready to go when it switches to her.
Yeah, it doesn't mess about. Doesn't mess about there at all. 6 mark for her. 30.
That's a heck of adjustment at the first start.
Yeah, 34-point advantage for Jenny.
Does that mean you can go 17s here and hit 5 17s and just, tie it up?
No.
Now you have 3 houses? Yeah, you're right. That's overthinking it.
Nah, play for the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Force her to make the adjustment.
And by the way, I do want to point out that when I said that as soon as Murph was pushed, she goes back to being more deliberate. It's not a tactic that she's doing. It's like that's how she refocuses. So I'm not saying it as like she's doing that on purpose to get into Jenny's head. I'm saying she's doing that on purpose for herself. And you can see it right here. Halfway through the shot clock before she even has a dart in her throwing hand. Good last start. Only a 4 mark, though. Opens up the door once again for Jenny to take a look at the 20s at least. There they go. There they go again.
Oh!
Boom goes the Wisconsinite.
Gets her one.
What a white horse.
First
A
of...
little double tap there from Justin Dennison.
Yeah, first of the evening there for her. What a time to do it as well. Kind of forces Meredith to just second guess things here. Gonna have to commit to the 16s.
She's going to have to be a lady of the night and work the corners,
Well, all right.
Hey, listen. You were that in that first cricket leg today, and I may or may not have called you such. Almost back-to-back 9 marks from Jenny.
Fantastic stuff here. 5-6, 4-0.
Good first start from Murph.
Yeah, I really needed to capitalize On another triple here. So 1 dart to do so. Can't quite grab it.
It's good to see this level out of Jenny right now. She's got to keep it, though. And there's a drop-off right away. This is where I lost it earlier against you, Will, because I know that you're a good player, and the pressure of, having to close those numbers or else you're going to 5-mark them at least is going through your mind as you're thinking to yourself, like, I'm in a good position here, but I got to keep going, keep that foot on the pedal, and it sometimes it slips off.
Well, you've got 2 moves you can make. You can make the play for the numbers, or you can make a decision here and point. Actually, there's 3 plays you can make a play at the 15s here too if you want to, and that wouldn't be a bad decision. But I at least like the mindset of staying for the second.
See if Jenny can battle back here with a 5-mark of her own.
But you kind of experienced that today, where I do enjoy having another wedge to work off of, because for me, it allows, if I have a bad dart that is in the way, I have somewhere to go. I'm not kind of searching for it.
Well, especially because those 16s and 15s, you throw a dart into the 888 right above it or the 1010 right above it. It is a blocker.
Yep, exactly.
She'll hit one more 19 here to close that out. $56-point advantage now. Oh, yeah, that's brutal from Jenny. And that's the other problem of it, is that, like, I can throw a 4 or 5, a 5 for a couple rounds here, but I know for a fact that's going to go away rather quickly. And you can stay consistently in those 4 5s, 4 4s, 4 3 range and just keep that pressure on the whole time. It's tough. And if Meredith closes these 17s, she has flipped this one around completely.
Big dart. Big dart. Big decision.
72. So she can go at the 17s because Jenny will need 5 of them at least to get the lead.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? She
I'm
likes
not upset with that.
I was wondering if that would come into play, as she thought that 17s was a blocker. But
that's a huge 7 mark.
It's
Needed.
massive play there from Jenny. This is a fantastic back and forth battle here in this leg, folks. 4-3-3, 4-2-2.
Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know that we are live here. WCS week number 5. Who's going to get to the Queen Seat match? Who's going to go to the loser side of the bracket, where they will play the winner of Cheyenne or Abby, pretty much, as it's 5-2 now. Abby's spot over Liz Tynan. She's won 5 legs straight.
What a comeback for Abby. Down 2-0 and trots off 5 in a row.
Didn't she do that against Hunter the week before, too?
I believe so.
One there. Am I frozen, or are you guys?
You're frozen, buddy, it looks like, because it's 6-2 apparently.
Oh, no, I know that she just won that next one, but I'm saying, like, I thought the screen froze in front of me.
Oh,
so I'm
definitely
guessing
you. Definitely you. Yep.
Cool.
The greatness that is remote commentary, that sometimes you do have a little hiccup here or there that you got to refresh for, i.e. My great commentary to start off this show today, where it was non-existent.
It was the best I've heard you sound in a long time.
Thank you.
What a 6 mark. What a recovery dart from Jenny, too. After Meredith goes 7 mark.
I'm sure it was a dirty trick you told Haley to play on me after that 14-1 butt kicking today.
Well, that's what you get. How dare you make me bleed my own blood? She's staying. She's okay doing this extended battle. She's hitting 7 marks, the 6 marks from Jenny. And again, it keeps the pressure on Jenny to continue to perform above her average.
Well, that's a tough dart there. That first dart is very difficult to work around. And you can see she's not able to find really anything after that. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, pop. If your Meredith is A-OK on the 17s. Bonus if it's a triple. What do you say? It's a good marker for a trip. Like I said, doesn't have to be, and it is. Over to the 15s. Why not? Nothing to lose.
She's going back to point.
Yeah, why would you, though? Come on, Meredith. Come on, Meredith. Go to the 15s. Heck, go to the bull. Start on the bull like someone did today.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Won the leg, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Exactly. I can't say much when you lose 14-1.
Yeah, but at least I didn't hit a triple 20 going to a double 20 did in my out, you know?
Yeah, I held on to it a little too loud, all right? A little too loud.
That's a tough dart.
I just laughed afterwards, too. I was just like, that's funny right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew you were going to be like, oh, you gave me that one.
Oh, I just knew you were going to say I gave you that one over and over again. That's what I was thinking there.
No. Sadly, not the case. I wanted all 15. Meredith. Goes
Only
back to
one.
the 16s. Yeah, it is only one, but it's significant, right? Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
90 points the advantage here. Jenny's still needing a house.
Oh,
so really,
that's a good start to it.
She really needed to fill it up.
Yeah. See how Meredith attacks the 15s here. Looks like she's looking 16s first. She did. Now switching over. I like that marker that stayed there on the 15, and she is staying on the 15. And she does hit the treble, shooting at that marker. To the bullseye for Jenny. Hits 4 of them. Gives a little hope.
Yeah, a little hope indeed, but 16 still a kicker for Meredith if she needs it.
Yeah, it's a little bailout plan. What is nice, it's a 51-point lead. What isn't nice is that first 16 did nothing to help that. Because now it's a 66-point lead, which is the same thing as a 51-point lead when we're talking about the Bulls. Now she adds an extra one. With 51 points there, Will, you're going to the Bull all day, though, right?
Yeah, why not? Give it a poke. Give it a poke.
Well, winning darts here for Jenny. Double, double, double. Not going to happen. But now it's closer than it was before. Now it's only 28 points. Murph getting some help from the coach back there, Mark. Who, by the way, we saw earlier holding his hand up on the board while Murph was shooting at triple 20s, holding his hand above the 5s, or like onto the 5s. It's a bold move cut, and we're going to see if it pays off for him, and he did not get hit in the hand that throw. So that was nice. But that was wild.
Well, not able to gather a bull.
Did nothing there on that last start. Another one of those. Double 16. Oh, and it goes outside.
How?
That would have been a massive dart.
Meredith, you have to collect here. Collect on, I mean, at least a 4 mark on the 16s.
Yeah, she's a pyro right now. She's playing with fire, man. Joe, it's okay to be coached. That might be the worst rule in darts of all time. Like that anyone would ever have at any point in time in any tournament. Like the no coaching thing. Like, I'm sorry. I don't see how that's an advantage or disadvantage. Anyone can have one. I'm guaranteeing you. Justin is saying stuff to Jenny from time to time. Same thing there. And Murph is more just talking out things with Mark versus like him coaching her on what to do.
I'll say
like
something else. What extent is coaching? Is
yeah?
Hey, come on, good job. Come on, keep it up.
Yeah.
Is that coaching? Because essentially it is. So is that allowed at all? I mean, that's kind of the kicker. Where does that end?
For me, man, it's when I'm in tournaments and I actually had someone apologize to me at Bullshooter Chicago because they're like, I know we're not supposed to coach. And I was like, that does not bother me one little bit. Like if the person has a finish and steps back and like asks what to shoot at there, I'm probably going to tell them. I don't care. They still have to hit it. Like I'm just that type of player. Now, I just don't see that as a huge advantage. I don't know. 3-3 is the scoreline here as we head to the Bulls. Now for Meredith. Oh, Meredith just wasting darts. Meredith's wasting darts. See? Oh my gosh, and then she hits the double bowl after wasting the dart.
Wow. Oh, did she go back?
No, I think that straight off the bowl. I think that glanced off the bowl shot. I'm pretty sure I saw that dart move.
Oh my goodness.
Another bowl. It is.
Oh, that's the.
Oh,
doesn't matter. She only
needs
either
going to be a win or not. Wow. 5-2 now, Meredith. 1 bowl difference is a massive difference overall in the scoreline. It is now 5-2 Meredith.
I was around out there, so we didn't quite. I don't think we quite caught that one. But I mean, whew.
Yep.
That was a tight leg. Came down to the wire. I gotta go do a little looking back at that one. It was definitely deceiving.
It was just below the wire on the last.
Yeah, for sure. I would more,
and because
more
it was round 20.
Yeah, I more or less want to go look at the average. I thought I saw a 3.7 and a 3.2 or 3.3. I'm not sure if that was quite it.
Through 20 rounds is pretty damn good, no matter who you are.
Oh yeah, that's why I was kind of going back and.
Yeah, Joe. Here's what I'm going to say: keep giving her outs. Like, honestly, and can we just agree as a dark community real quick that if there is someone complaining about a person coaching their opponent, that person's just a sore loser and needs to get over it and find a better coach themselves. Can we just call that? Can we just agree with that as a dark community? Can we just get rid of the no coaching rule as like a thing, or like the box? Can we get rid of the box completely wherever those are at tournaments? Like nobody pays attention to those rules anyway, unless the person's losing and they're a jerk.
Yeah, it was a 3.7 and a 3.5 for that last leg. So, yeah, great leg overall.
Yeah, that's a brutal one for Jenny to lose.
It is, and the fact that it came down to literally one dart, and it was 2 holes outside, 1 hole maybe.
Only a 2 mark there from Jenny opens up the door again for Meredith. 5-2 is brutal. If it gets to 6-2, Jenny will go first the next 2 legs. If she were to win both of them, or at least the first one. But Murph is 2 legs away from the victory here in this, in a spot in the queen seat against Lisa Yee. So the old guard holding down the queen seat this time around from those young whippersnappers that are coming up.
Yeah, combined age. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I would not do that.
I have no idea what it would be.
I really don't either.
I feel like Meredith and Lisa could easily be like anywhere
don't
from
just don't. Just
from
save
1
yourself.
to 99.
Just save yourself. Just save yourself. Don't even. Don't even. We just won't go there.
1 from 99.
Just won't go there.
If I missed there, then
I
that's
can
on them.
possibly say maybe 1 to 70. 1 to 70. Maybe not 99, but 1 to 70.
Listen, you'd be surprised. Donuts, what are you saying there?
Well, 6 mark there for Jenny.
And again, you see Meredith just being a little bit more deliberate in her throw. Oh, Don says 45 total tops. Nobody likes to suck up, Don.
Nobody. We're realist here, okay?
.2 lead. Meredith's just thinking it over what she wants to do. And that's the other thing. It's rarely is Mark actually saying anything to her because he knows better.
This is a big moment here. Meredith can capitalize on a first start triple. You got to take the look. You got to take the look.
She's going to stay there.
What are you? Murph, what are you doing?
She's a 2 dart at point, 1 dart at close type of person. Now she'll probably stay there again. She likes to point. She'd rather point than take those so-called hero shots.
Two darts.
I agree with you, Will.
I'm sorry. 2 darts. When you need to close a number and you got 2 darts to do it, and you need 2 singles, you take the shot.
Especially when it's 20s.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree with you. I'm not saying I disagree at all. I'm just telling you what Meredith was going to do there. Again, most likely she'll start on the 19s here. This will be the time she starts on the 20s.
Yep. Watch her go down. Watch her go down. Watch her go down. Okay. Whew.
Now she needs to stay up. But now it's an annoying 3rd dart, right? Because now you didn't add any points there. Devin throwing in exactly the opposite of what I just said. I tried to agree as a dark community, Devin. Let's just agree as a dark community that coaching's okay no matter what. And if your opponent is complaining about you getting coached or whatever, that's your opponent's way of saying that I'm a sore loser. And I don't have as good of a coach.
Now, I will be the first to say if you try to coach me in singles, I'm going to tell you shit.
Oh, yeah. I'll punch you in the face. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you shit the hell up.
But there's people that know that about people, right? Like no one's going to tell Soldier what to shoot for at any point in time, even if he needs it. Like they're going to be like shrugging their shoulders and go with it. Unless you're Danny Baggish and then you're his opponent and you're just tapping on the shoulder, be like, those are closed. Look at this from Jenny. Oh,
2 great rounds. I mean, Meredith capitalized on a good 6. What was it? 6 for her. Yeah. Supersonic. Watch her go down. I was talking about to the 19s, bud.
Yeah, not like go down like is in the
yes. I was talking about going down to the 19s. So she went up to the 20s, and you could see her kind of hesitate, like she wanted to go down to the 19s. But though she needed only 2 marks, you got to stay there.
And even if Murph does come or does end up losing this match somehow, some way, because Jenny's just really good at coming back from 5-2 down. She has bomb pops on her shirt, so did she really lose? Because I don't think so. You know,
A bomb pop can cure anything.
amen. I would like a bomb pop jersey. I think that's pretty amazing. Or a Sour Skittles jersey or a Sour Patch Kids jersey.
I want one of those, like, you know what? I'm going to go to the store after this. I'm going to go get me one of them SpongeBob popsicles.
Ooh, with the gumball eyeballs?
Yep. By the way, they make those dye-free now, everybody.
Ooh.
Dye-free.
Those things were money at when, you were almost kidnapped by the ice cream truck guy.
Mm.
Bombsicle?
Yeah, bomb pop,
that, my friend.
Bombsicle, bomb pop, rocket pop. Everybody calls it something different. Just like they call. Just like in Philly, they don't call like the ice cream man an ice cream man. They call it Mr. Softy because it's Mr. Softy ice cream inside.
I said sour Skittles. Gary's a normal Skittle. He's not sour.
He's only sour, never sweet.
And Joe, sure, try that. See what happens. Just don't tell Johnny that I said that to you. I don't need to get yelled at by him later.
Jenny needs to find one triple, and no, she can't do it. So give way to Meredith to go ahead and close the number if she chooses. That's the real question. If she chooses, she may be hesitant. She may elect for the 16s first.
We'll be able to tell. 16s. Not happy with that first start.
Nah, she's thrilled with it. You can tell.
Wow. Well, that is wide open, and Jenny has a opportunity that she needs to capitalize on now. Oh, big dart.
Huge last. Up by 5 and takes the 16s away. Big stuff. Murph going to a purse for something. Maybe a new tip. Yep, looks like a new tip.
That tip is way too loose for me, even though it's because she just turned it with her hand. Tells me all I need to know about that.
Oh, beautiful play here from her. She can turn it right back in her favor.
Hit the trip 2. So back to you, Jenny. Oh, goes right in the corner of the trip 2 as well. Oh, brutal first and second dart. Looks like she bounced off both of them to go into the single 2 on the last, and now Murph can just go 1, 2, 3 on the 17th if she chooses to. I think it's very dumb that partners can't coach. That seems like that should easily be a thing that happens because they're partners. They're literally your partners for a reason. But we're going to move past this conversation because we could have it all day. In fact, Will and I are going to do a podcast called Coaching or Not Coaching. And the answer is coaching.
Well, Murph here. Go ahead and attack. You got to close the 17s.
Next week's match is going to be Abby Spot versus Cheyenne Richards, by the way, folks. So a rematch on our stream.
We're gonna we're gonna have that on the feed. We got to. Pretty please.
It's either that one or the winner of Lane Lysak, Kerry Johnson versus MVB, Madison Van Beek.
It's not a bad match either, but
nope. But I think we need to see that rematch of Cheyenne and Abby.
We'll see what route the PPD goes with. By the way, that is not our call, so reminder of that one. Carly, Kayla, and the gang and Partners Promoting Darts make that one happen. So great work to them for all their work recently to make things run so smooth here. Well, Murph, not even going to take a look at the Bulls here. Going to try to capitalize on some more 15s, and that dart there is going to be difficult.
She's still got to hit a single 15 here to make this round count at all, because it will add an extra bullseye if she does so. Man, if I'm Jenny, I'm tempted to just go 15s first. Instead, she's going to try and leave herself a winning dart. Does not get the point lead or hit the 15s, which is disappointing after that first dart going in the double. Michelle, I'm on your side, by the way. $66 points. So another 15 would help. Yep. That's just straight math for you, folks. Winning darts, but it's double trip, which is not easy to do. Oh, needs a big dart here. Gets the trip 15 out of the way. Okay. That first dart is going to make it tougher on Murph. Van earlier said, Jen needs to tie it up. I want to watch more darts, and I think we're all right there with you. Great double on the last from Murph. Jenny, though, an opportunity. She needs 4 bowls. And again, just going to fall a couple bowls short of another leg. This has been a close match, buddy. Like a real close battle. Like the scoreline does not dictate how good of a battle overall this has been.
No, it certainly has been a good one.
Murph still needs to hit. Murph still needs to hit it. If I were a coach, I'd tell her to hit the bullseye here. She didn't listen. Jenny only got 1 bowl, though, so it's now still 3-1. I broke Will, though, with that last statement. Oh, needs another. There it is. Jenny Schafer makes it 5-3. What a hat trick from Jenny to steal that one. She will not go first. It will go back to Murph's throw. But again, she's right back in this. Hi, Will.
Yeah, what a fantastic hat to Steal that leg away for Jenny. Just trying to keep rolling here.
Reminder, folks, don't miss out on the Red Dragon Sable Darts, available now on a2zdarts.com. Just tap their banner over on their website, a-zdarts.com or azdarts.com, to shop the full launch. How about Germany being out of the World Cup, Will?
Big stuff there. It's kind of a door opener, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. For that left side of the bracket, which includes the U.S.
We'll see. We still got a big name on our side.
Yeah, but at least we don't have the three other big names on our side.
Jenny would love a triple. Can't buy one. Down by 24.
Murph has generally elected to extend the match here by going points to a points when it close, but this time she goes 19 since I said that. Looks like Murph's starting to, what's the word I'm looking for? Force the throw more so than make it look smooth. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a little bit.
She's putting a little extra movement in her body as she's throwing. Oh, that's a brutal hanger of a flight that knocked that one into the treble one. Van making a good point, saying if Jenny would have hit that hat trick dart on the round out game, it would be a tie ball game right now.
Yeah, only one problem though, she didn't.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, down 5-3. Still a lot of work to be done here. So she's off to a good start, though. If you look at it, I mean, she's ever since the break here. So let's just look at some numbers. She was 3.06 at half, or at break time. Now she's at 3.14. So definitely climbing uphill. Where Murph is climbing, well, unfortunately, going the opposite way, going downhill. So she was at 3.41. Now she's at 3.31.
So both of them well below their season average.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where if you're Jenny, you're kicking yourself a little bit because Murph is shooting below your season average. You take that all day and twice on Mondays. And she's now trying to start taking advantage of it.
Nick is saying it's almost 11 p.m. where Murph is, just saying. Well, this is partially her own doing. She's the one that kind of takes her time when she throws. So, I mean, I'll be the one that says it. I'll take the blame, or I'll take the criticism. We're 8 legs into it and we're 2 hours in. I mean,
yeah,
that's her own doing. She's the one that takes her time when she throws.
There's no
reason this shouldn't be last leg decider here. Yeah,
I want everyone to know that I am also on that same time, Florida time. So it's almost 11 o'clock my time as well. That is not my doing.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's just the nature of the business and kind of how things line up, because we do have people that are Pacific time. So when you factor that in, it's coming up on 8 o'clock their time. So they got to get off work and kind of get to the bar and adjust. But
we kind of knew this was how this was going to be played, though, right? Like, there's no surprises going on.
No. You kind of know going into this matchup, especially a veteran player like Murph, that she's gonna do her thing. She's gonna kind of take her time when she throws, and you're gonna have to, do the things you need to do to kind of put that in the back of your brain or make it non-existent, right? You have to, no matter how difficult that may be. I mean, look at her here. She hasn't even stepped to the throw line, just stepping to it at 15 seconds left. And this is most of the time she's doing that. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. It's how she plays.
Yeah, she's not doing anything different than she normally does when she plays darts. And that's the one criticism that I can't give her, right? She's not doing anything to do on a purpose to her opponent. That's just how she plays.
Mm-hmm.
It's how she has to play her best. But Murph's on a timer now.
That she is.
Gets 4 16s. $300 playing $300 now. Murph again going to stay there, which is the other part of the game that extends this match out, is that Murph is also good enough to battle.
Well, these have been very round heavy matches too.
Yeah,
like, very round heavy legs. You're going. I mean, I don't think we've had a match a leg under 10 rounds, have we? Maybe one.
Maybe, and that's a very big maybe, because I really don't think that we have. But again, that's Murph's doing, because she knows that if she battles with Jenny, statistically. Sorry, I tried to mute myself. It did not work.
No, it didn't.
God bless me. That statistically she should win based on that. Murph's from Florida. They don't sleep in Florida.
They do some crazy stuff in Florida. If you haven't seen It's Florida, man, you need to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you haven't seen our Boom Goes the Floridian jerseys, you need to. Those are real headlines from Florida.
HBO Max, I believe.
Murph reacts because that dart went in the dead center of the single 17. It was a solid 17 when she was shooting for the triple. Unable to do anything with that last start. So 37-point lead. Jenny tried to get rid of the 15s first. Does get rid of the 15s. Needs a big triple here. Finds it. Jenny going to go to the Bulls with a lead. Yep, race to 7, Reagan. Best of 13.
Yeah, Jeannie put herself in great position here. You know, it's not rocket appliances, Reagan. We've been doing this for a little while now. You should know better.
You say rocket appliances?
You've never seen Trailer Park Boys? I'm knee deep in Trailer
I've
Park
not seen
Boys
that
right
part
now.
of it. I knew that you didn't say that as like an actual mistake. I knew you said that based on something. I just didn't know what that something was. So
I figured you've seen it, but apparently not. Anyway,
yeah, I haven't seen that episode. But Jenny gets the job done in 2 there. It is now 5-4, my friend.
oh my goodness, this is
My whole thing.
completely different match here. Yeah, sounds like we just lost Sean the rest of the night. This is fantastic. As
What the heck just happened?
well, yeah, you're frozen on my end, but I can definitely still hear you. So,
Dude, both of my computer screens just like blacked out.
are you still blacked out?
Yeah.
All
just
right,
now coming
well,
back.
There we go. But sounds like you need to refresh. Get the heck out of here.
That's weird as heck. Still, my other screen is blacked out.
Well, sucks to suck. Sounds like
Okay.
this guy needs a new device ASAP. ASAP to the Rocky.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what would have caused that or anything. Stop talking about the ghost, Haley.
I heard you do have some. I heard you do have a couple ghosts. Well, Murph's trying to. She's got something going on, man. She's clearly thinking about something. It's the concentration that was there at the beginning of the match isn't there now. She's still throwing some decent numbers. I mean, the 3.58 and like 8 and like 9 with a 3.38. It's not terrible. I mean, even the leg before that, 3.70. Just seems like something's nagging at her a little bit here. And maybe it's just the fact she knows she's in a completely new match here with Ginny playing a little bit better than she once was.
Well, this isn't good.
Uh-oh. Can you not see?
Not at all anymore. It's just a fuzzy, it's like a snow screen now.
Oh, okay. So you need to unplug your HDMIs and plug them back in, but you need to go ahead and just refresh our computer and get back in. Yeah. I'll see you in a little bit. Goodbye, brother.
Right, I'll be right back.
Good
I'll be
night
right back.
forever. What
Nope,
a shot.
I'll be right back.
Good shot there for Meredith as she capitalized on the 2 trip 18s. But going up against some haymakers from Jenny now. I mean, she's got the 20s, 19s her way. You really sense the momentum is in her favor. Just like I said, completely new match from the first part of our before our break, right? See, Meredith just looking back, having a combo, like conversing with somebody, saying nothing's really working right now. I mean, she did make a play at the 20s there. Well, it looked like a play at the 20s. Maybe she was just that far off the 18s. It doesn't really make sense for her to make the play at the 20s is what I was kind of getting at, but what a capitalization on the double. Just to grab the houses and move on about your business. You got a 5-point lead. Meredith, it'll have to be the 17s here. 4 marks ideal to get you back out in front, although you're not going to fend off the next round, at least from Jenny. Assume you'll still be down, but it's all about just kind of taking those chops at the tree to eventually let it fall down. You should be ahead in this leg where you were the front runner. You had the start, and now, unfortunately, you feel like your back's up against the wall here, and you're looking at 5-5. Well, looks like we did have Sean for a slight millisecond. Well, the doors still open on the 17s if you're Meredith. You got lucky. And Jenny didn't do much, so. And she took her shot at it and capitalized. What a play for Meredith McGee. Excellent shooting. It's still ugly as usual, Sean. You're welcome. That's a great start here.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, you're back again, unfortunately. We'll take it.
You said gone forever.
Did you have to unplug or no?
Yeah. I just turned it off, turned it back on, and everything worked fine.
Oh, I didn't know if you had to unplug your monitors. Sometimes I have to do that.
No, I tried that while we were still alive. That did not work out.
Nope.
Made it worse every time.
Well, tied 157.
I mean, this is just how it's gone the whole entire time, right? Oh, Jenny unable to hit anything besides 116, and now Murph an opportunity now to capitalize. She started on points almost every time here, Will. Trying to see if she can do the same one more time.
She make the
She's looking
adjustment.
16s, I think.
Nope, she
that
does
was way
stay.
off. She just said, "What the heck was that?" By the way, folks, a reminder that if you see the board moving on your screen, you are not having a seizure. It is the music at Trick Shots Metro West that makes our camera jump a little bit because of the bass in that place. Only 117 back from Murph, so back over to you, Jenny. Can we also say that Jenny has handled the pace of play from Meredith extremely well?
Oh, yeah. I mean, very much so. I mean, looking at her averages are pretty consistent. I mean, she had the, kind of slower start, you would say. And really, the main leg is that third leg, 2.38. But other than that, just looking at these last four, 326, 335, 325, 363. Yeah, so it's pretty good. And especially to hang in there for most of these, heavy rounded legs too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's one thing to play at this pace and, only go 8-9 rounds in a leg, but they're going, as you mentioned earlier, double-digit plus rounds in each leg.
Yeah, they're throwing minimum 30 darts per leg. Minimum.
I'm excited to look back at the stats here and see how many darts they threw. Like overall for the match, because it's going to be one of the highest totals. I would imagine. It was 4-1 heading to the break. Since then, Jenny's won 3. Meredith only won 1 leg. Jenny trying to tie it up right here. Big dart. Oh, she elected 15s instead of the 17 there. Interesting move that I don't hate. I'd rather, though, if she's going to move off of the 16s to go to the 17s, just with that being the higher ground. But Murph is also struggling right now on the 17s. But she's only going to struggle on the 17s for so long before she drills it. So good first start for her to follow. I mean, if she throws it right there, those first 2 darts, it should be a triple. Oh, it throws a little high. So 3 singles on the wire.
Toughy there for Jenny.
No one is putting the other one away.
Someone needs to jump on it. Bam, 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 bam. Jump on it. Jump on it. Yeah, she tried. She tried.
I apologize to almost 400 of you that now have that song stuck in your head for the rest of the night.
You're welcome. You are so very welcome.
.30 lead now. Jenny gets that trip 16 first dart. She should look at the 17s. Well, she dropped that first dart. Finds the triple on dart 2, though. And dart 3. So that's a recovery dart. We're not going to worry about that first little guy.
We may be coming up on the longest match in CSC and WCS history.
Willard, we don't need to know about Dr. Solomon. So we can just get rid of that. We don't need your testimony here on our Dart channel. Go give that in court. Well, this is a horse of a different color now. Jenny gets rid of the 17s. Another 15 will do. That is a massive lead and a chance to tie this up 5-5. If she does come back to win this, she is definitely the comeback kid, or Miss Comeback to us. We are in round 15 of 20 here as well. Jenny trying to get this done right now. Not going to do so.
And great positioning, though. I mean, to make this 5-5.
And then it becomes a best 2 out of 3 from here.
Just doing a little research, and
This is the longest match in history?
I believe so. I mean, we did have a 2 hour and 14-minute CSC matchup last season.
Well, barring a miracle, that's going to get beat.
2 hour and 9-minute women's challenger matchup. Way back when.
That's already gone and dusted. Is 11:12 local time. I don't know how that was a double, but I'm just going to go with it. Another one will give her the point lead. Not going to do so. It does fall into a 15. Jenny just needs 2 bowls. Oh, man, that's brutal because now you got to bail out. Meredith does not have winning darts here, but she does have a chance to put some pressure on point-wise with it getting close to the end of the round out again. See Donuts post or comment. My first season was probably in under 2 hours total. Thanks, Ram and Chris.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, Ram will do that to you.
That he will.
Yeah, and if I'm them, I point now. I don't even worry about closing. What round are we in?
19.
Yeah. I think even if Murph doesn't get the point lead here.
Second round out of the night.
Yep. Oh, she can go for the win right here. She is going for the win right here. Double 15 will do it. And what a massive steal this would be.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I take that back. I think Jenny is going to have to go for the win here. Just kidding. That'll work. Last opportunity for Murph. She needs the point lead in order to have any hope of winning this leg. Otherwise, Jenny is just doing a victory lap no matter what she does.
So that was the tough thing for her, is electing to take that shot. She forgoed some points.
Double-double is the only thing they can do it here for Murph. Nope. So Jenny will win this leg and tie it up 5 legs apiece, my friend.
Wow, what a comeback. So yeah, I do have a match. 2 matches.
Oh, made that.
Actually.
It was not technically a round out. There you go. 2 matches?
First
or it's been longer?
First season that it was just the females only. Alyssa Evans, Hunter Smith went 2 hours and 12 minutes. And then Meredith and Lane went 2 hours and 19 minutes. So but this one we'll do that one. Yeah, we still got a couple legs here to go now. As it's now best 2 out of 3 after a nice little comeback here from Jenny.
Yeah, miss comeback, Jenny Schafer.
I'm telling you, man, Silent Assassin may have to be it.
Six mark opening from Murph. And only a 4 mark from Jenny. But Murph most likely starts on points here, although she has been going up the 19s when she's had the 20s and up this much. Yep, there goes the 19s. So you can just kind of move around the board now. Or go back to points, whatever she feels like doing. Yep, 6 mark opening for Murph. Joe's asking the question, who can control their nerves better? Well, I mean, you would expect it to be Murph, right?
Or
With
just
the-
veteran status, you would assume so, but may not be the case.
I mean, it's 4-1 after the break in favor of Jenny, so the momentum is definitely in Jenny's favor. Oh, big last start from Murph to close out the 18s. Jenny now going to go down to the 17s. She is running out of numbers to point on because Murph can attack those 17s right now. Yeah, we read the chat on both. Official RY Nirvana. I don't even think we gave scoreline predictions tonight, did we, bud?
I don't think we did.
Yeah. Too late now, obviously. Because I think it might go 7-4 Murph. And I'm wrong already.
Yeah, I don't think I think we would have probably had this sway towards Murph and it'd probably been already over. So it's like 7-4, 7-3. But yeah, she's proved us kind of wrong. So
I mean, this battle back from Jenny is impressive.
it's been great. And it's about even Stevens on our NPR here. 3-2-4 for Meredith, 3-2-0 for Jenny. So it's been strong.
Unfortunately, Jenny just not able to hit enough triples in this leg. So Murph will uneven that Steven here in just a second.
Jenny trying a 9. Only a 7, but even the 9 wouldn't quite have touched the scoreline of Meredith. She put out a pretty good point margin. Is not really a bad idea when you've kind of been struggling. Only grabbing one leg since break.
That's a great second dart from Murph. Chat, let us know who wins this. Not this leg. Murph's out in front here, but who wins the match? Murph or Jenny? Race to 2. And hit that share button. Let everybody know that we might potentially be going to a last leg decider here. This is officially the longest match in WCS history.
WCS and CSC history.
Which is even more impressive because that's a race to 9. Potentially 4 extra legs there. Yeah, Jason, I think that you're right. It says Murph is throwing much quicker now and not waiting for the clock to run down as much. She's starting to find him a little bit. And I was going to say earlier, I think that she's overdoing it a little bit on the deliberate nature of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's almost having to rush her first start because she's getting so low on the clock.
Mm-hmm. Well, she really didn't touch the throw line until about 15 seconds before. Now about, 22, 20 seconds. Yeah, just a little quicker.
We got a lot of Jenny in the chat. Joe making a bold statement here with Murph up, knowing how this one's probably going to go. Whoever wins this game loses the match. That is a bold statement.
Whoever wins this game?
Yep.
Yeah,
typically the opposite would be what's said. So that's why it's a bold suggestion. I don't hate it as a suggestion, saying the pressure to come hard to close out with the pressure from the opponent coming from behind, but I don't know if that's going to factor in here. I think the factor is going to be that Jenny goes first here, and this leg and how she starts will tell the difference between her and Murph. But if it goes to the last decider, they will diddle to see who starts. Yep. So 3-dart count up again, or in their case, in the very beginning, a 6-dart count up. I will say those are nervy darts, though. Trying to hit 3 singles, just you know what I'm saying there?
Yeah, I don't like it. Murph's going to make you pay here.
She should, and she'll be aggressive about it. Yeah, it does make her pay. Just a 5 mark, though. Jenny's going to have to close that X out at some point. Would love to do it with 619s behind her. Does hit 619s, but does not close out the 20s. Darned if you do, darned if you don't type of situation there. The right move, of course, after the first dart miss. You know, this Murph, she'll reset if she throws a bad dart first. If she throws a good dart, she'll follow it pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 2 fantastic follow-ups.
Yeah. Huge after that first dart miss. It's almost like it's devastating to your opponent when you see your opponent do that. It's kind of like when your opponent hits the double on the last dart every opening 0-1 game when you're on an out.
Oh, man. Don't know who would do such a thing to win 14-1, but
Jason Watt working OT tonight, boys. Yes, sir. It was great to see you this past weekend, my friend.
Put in that extra time.
Hey. Time and a half is a real thing. All right. We can't qualify for it, but time and a half is a real thing. Chat, you guys make a decision. If this does go the distance and it ends up at like midnight when this thing's over with, or 11 o'clock Will's time, do we get paid double tonight or not? You guys decide.
The text is already coming in now from the heads. Absolutely not.
By the way, yeah.
The mole pokes are already to bed. Come on.
Yeah, unless the kid's up. They're asleep.
Let's be honest.
Which, my daughter...
Jim was asleep at 7 o'clock. Let's be real.
Well, he had a warm glass of milk. Sophia decided to lay in bed laughing hysterically for 3 hours from 9 o'clock to midnight, just enjoying every second that she wasn't asleep and just laughing at the fact that she was still awake. I'm having to
delusional.
Just keep control of my emotions because I know that she doesn't understand either, and she wouldn't understand even if I was upset or anything like that about it. So I just try to be goofy with her until I can just fall asleep without her. Then she's on her own at that point.
On your own. Yep. Abby did get it done. 7-3 over Liz, by the way.
Yep. All right, Jason's now my least favorite person. So Jesse says yes. Joey says yes. Joe says yes, but per minute after midnight. I like that. Joe says you have to be up for work in 4 hours.
Jason says, no way, wait till easy to sit in a chair and comment and call darts.
Yeah.
Brother, hey,
Jason.
I thoroughly invite you to a weekend of darts calling with me, my guy. Come on. You'd really enjoy it after about 5 hours.
In the hot closet or wherever they put us.
Yeah, right.
Now we are in the comfort of our home tonight. And to be honest with you, a bad night of doing commentary for darts is typically a good night at work anywhere else. But
true.
So we're not complaining in a real sense. We're more just pointing out in a joking way that this is the longest match we've ever had. In 10 seasons, plus 5 seasons of WCS. So in 15 seasons, this is the longest match. Just saying. Some records are not meant to be broken.
It may be done here as Meredith's putting in a pretty good effort.
Yeah. Still leaves the door open without closing the 16s, though. And Jane needs to capitalize with all of them, I think. And that first start's going to make that very impossible. I cannot believe she found 1. And 2. Heck of a 6 mark after that first start laying on the wire. Here, Nick, I'll answer this for you. Deal, Jason, but you have to take the morning shift. When I'm right, I'm right, right?
It's just the fact that you called me Nick.
No, dang it. It's late. Sorry. He was the one who wasn't there this time either, so I can't even make that statement. Dang it.
Yes.
Sorry, you're not important enough to remember. What can I say? You know?
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it very much.
Well, I had to change it around somehow, and that was the only way to do it. Jenny, big 5 mark from Jenny from the block. Missed comeback, trying to make 1 more. No, Jason, you have to take both the morning and afternoon shifts. That's how that works. You have to start with the morning shift. And then we'll see if you come back for the afternoon shift or not.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to make the morning shift interesting. So good luck with that, too. Nathaniel, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. We are LIVIN.
Yeah, Shorty, good to see you in here, buddy.
Oh, Jenny. Jenny. A slash second dart just going for the single. Drops below the wire of the double. Happens to all of us, but that is bad timing for it. And usually Murph makes a player pay for something like that. Aloha, Mr. Trinidad. What a 7 mark from Meradith McGee.
Yeah, currently throwing a 4.1. Jenny's 3.7.
I do like the way Jenny starts. Almost seem to float an extra, like, I don't know, 5 holes or so in the air before they like land on the board. Do you ever like notice that?
Yeah, just a little bit.
It just goes like a little bit further than you think it's going to land.
Mm-hmm.
Drought, this is a top 4 match on the winner's side. Like, we have to show this match. Like, we don't skip these ones anymore, my friend.
We're not skipping mini matches these days, as it looks like
Nope.
I thought our streaming was going to be done. I honestly thought in a
no
few
more than an
weeks,
hour
but
ago.
no, it's gonna be probably a couple weeks into August before we're done with this WCS.
Just in time for the next week to be the CSC selection show. Or something like that.
Nice.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that notices the floating. The floating is a good thing, by the way, folks. If your darts tend to kind of float through the air a little bit, that is a good idea of a good throw there. Meredith just needs 360 or now 260 to close out this game pretty much, and probably the match. We have seen crazier things happen so far, but it's a lot of bowls and closes. Gets two of them. Can you imagine if Meredith makes the final and Drought comes back and he's like, you guys should pick a faster place player next time. It's like, okay. I'm surprised Meredith did not go to the bowl.
And nothing to lose now. I might as well pop it.
Oh. Hammers a trip 17 in the last dart. That's massive. Jenny brings it back to within 4. Meredith should go bowls here. Aloha, Lisa. Welcome to the PIRTY. I bet you didn't think you were going to watch darts at 9:34 your time. It's actually dark in Arizona probably at this point. In Hawaii, it's probably still light out, to be honest with
you. I think they're 4 hours from Pacific, so yeah. No, I believe it's just coming up on dinner time now, so it's like 6 o'clock, maybe.
So she just got out of the pool. That's what she's trying to tell us. This ain't over yet. This is not over yet. Meredith unable to hit a bowl. Oh, but Jenny isn't either right that second.
5:35.
5:35.
It's pretty close.
So that's second. So 6 hour difference. Now we know that forever.
Yep.
Heather said it's 8:35 their time. Okay. All right. So I was wrong twice tonight. Good.
Yeah, you're also the ones that will deceive us the most because your daylight savings time doesn't exist. You keep the same time the whole time.
Indiana used to be like that. Like football season would start and we'd have 1 o'clock games, and then by the halfway point of the season we'd have 12 o'clock games. It was real weird. Murph's still not hitting any bowls. And we're only 24 minutes from getting paid double. As voted by the fans. And there's almost the point lead from Jenny. It's 4 bowls. We're in round 16, Will. If Meredith doesn't do a lot here, even if you're down in points, do you close the 17 to 15 or try to? And just push her to the bowl?
Tempted.
I know she's not hitting the points right now, but this is insane right now.
Why wouldn't you have 2 houses? You're doing this to yourself. Go for the damn bowl. I mean, what? Am I wrong?
I mean, your tone's different.
Take one shot at it. Take one
my
dart
gosh.
at it, Meredith.
I mean, Jenny, it's not going to get any better than this. Wow, 17. That is a big miss on the second dart. Still got to stay there. No, stay there. Get around the 17. All right. I'm sorry. I'm also yelling now.
Well, it's just eventually you have to take a dart at it. I get you've been having the same strategy, but you need a leg to win the match. Take a dang look at the bull
Not
one
anymore.
time. Well, you can't afford to do it now, but you did.
Yeah, two more 17s here just to get a little bit of a point lead, just to keep this thing interesting. Oh, big trip on the last one. Yeah, it's round 17 once again. Will we went the distance last round or last leg?
Hey, but the problem is that now Haley tried to say it like I'm wrong. No, she had a chance to win the game, Haley.
She has it again. And Philip is right. She did try throwing at the bulls earlier.
I don't care. Every round needs to start with a first start at the bull if you're up.
Not anymore. Look, we're going for an all-time record here, and then some. Will. All right, you just leave them alone and let them live out their destiny.
I'm just saying. At this
By the way,
point
folks,
this
needs to be a record that's never broken. Okay.
At this point in the match, though, I'm saying you have a couple opportunities to guarantee the leg goes your way, right? So yeah. Now at this game point, you're not going to do anything. You're going to go for the points, but
now we're right back to equal once again.
Yeah,
that's exactly where they were last throw.
But now it's round 19, and Meredith has 2 opportunities. Jenny has 1.
These are 2 different airplanes battling out here: a 737 versus a 747.
Well, you have to go points. You don't come off the 17s now because you have 2
round
rounds. She has 1. You have 2. Yes.
I would have loved so much she went bullseye there and hit double bull, single bull just real quick.
No, if she would have, I would have tripped. I would have tripped.
She's gonna have a look. Even if she hits the trip 17 here, it's still gonna be on for Jenny. Now it's really doable, at least to get the point lead back, and she needs at least 2 bulls to do that, or else this match is over. Needs another. And now she needs to hope for a miracle that Meredith misses 3 darts again at points.
No way. She's surely going to get at least 1.
Listen, we've seen weirder things already in this leg.
1 dart.
I'm not going to. Sometimes it's hard to hit the single. Unless you're Meredith, that'll do it. Oh, well, definitely deliberately take your time now, Murph. We're going for a victory lap here, Will. I like how she went for the try and close the game so we couldn't say that we rounded out again. Well, 3 round outs in 1 match, and it finally goes the way of Meradith McGee. 7-5 is the final score line. I mean, 2 hours and 41 minutes to play 11 legs of darts.
Great. No, it was a great battle, though. It was a great back and forth between the ladies.
And I mean, the averages 315, 332. Both shot extremely well overall. I mean, both below their average for the season. But at the end of the day, every leg were like 2 bulls away, and that's why it was so long. Meredith is deliberate, right? There's a reason why she now has the 2 longest matches in the history of darts that we've done on our live streams. But this one tonight was because not only was she deliberate, Jenny kept everything super close the entire time. We were 1 bowl, 2 bowl, 3 bowls away from winning legs in majority of those legs, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a tight one. I mean, Jenny actually, it should have been to a last leg decider anyways, because she had a couple opportunities towards the beginning that if they would have went her way, but maybe a different outcome. But In the end, Murph gets it done. She's going to go into the Queen Seat matchup with Lisa Yee, and we're going to see if one of those individuals can claim the title at the end or not.
Yep. And now we're just going to go ahead and run down the stats of every single player, so we get an extra 18 minutes of coverage here. So we get to. So we get that double time. So Abby Spot is averaging a 4.29.
No.
I'm just kidding, guys. Have an absolutely wonderful night. We will see you next Monday. And happy 4th of July, America.